Hey people, I'm live. Welcome to the Hump Day late afternoon stream. And I see, hey, Dave in Bangor, Maine. Hello, how you doing? Yes, thank you. Good to see you here. Hey, John G. Cyrowick, hello. Hope you can stay awake for this one. Hey, Wayne Wright. Hey, Wesley T, how you doing? Hey, Alan K's here. Hello, and Advisorit. Colleen. Embedded S Ram. Hello, how you doing? I like to walk. Marie Palmer. Craig O'Connor. Brad Palmer's here. Rob LaBow. Hello, and Picard. Engage. So I'm here on the east side of downtown. I'm going to make my way over to the East End and then eventually into East York. So it'll be like the three easts of Toronto. How many easts can there be in one city? Well, apparently at least three. East Side, East End, and East York. Hey, Kevin Hawthorne, how you doing? And Sunjib, hello. Fans vs. Gaming, what up? Scott Briggs, good day. So we're going to take a little walk over the Bloor Viaduct. I like doing it, Marie. And we'll be walking away from the setting sun. That was kind of a little bit thought out this time. I thought, let's not walk west as the sun is setting. Let's walk east. Hey Keith, watch out. Watch out for what? Because I'm on Sherbourne Street. Just walking past St. Jamestown now. Watch out for ice. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I know there is some falling ice coming off of some of the tall buildings. So there's to the west, as you can see, we'd be walking right into the sun if we were going that way. Yeah, it's pretty decent, pretty decent. A bit of a chilly wind. It seems like you can't avoid that in the winter. Slushy goodness. Lots of that, that's for sure. I was getting dripped on while I was walking around earlier today. Lots of snow melting is going on. Am I ready for Blue Jays baseball? I'm as ready as I've ever been, I suppose, which is not very ready. Hey Abe, how you doing? I think these old homes here are slated to be redeveloped. You can see they're all boarded up now. I think another tower will be going on this site. They're kind of nice old homes, but Nothing to write home about, I guess. Hey, Wing Zero, hello. Starting to rain in Long Island, is it, Scott? And work is getting underway there for another tower. It's a wolf in the normal world and then another wolf in the upside down. Hey, Vivian Johnson, hello. And Anna V, hello to you. I don't see any. I was going to say I don't see any reason why I can't go, but now there's some traffic coming. Hey, John O'Meara, I'm going to write home about it. I would say so, right, John? Wing Zero. Skyscrapers are definitely starting to become more abundant over here. Another one is going up right here. They're preserving these old houses though. They won't be torn down. Hey, Tristan, hello. Hey, Yogi, how you doing? Seems like it's been a while since I've seen you. Hope you're doing good. Going south into St. Jamestown. All these boarded up places you see are being redeveloped for new towers. Hopefully these will never be touched. I love these old apartment buildings here. I don't think they're in any danger. Hey, Kenzie, hello. And Jeanette, hey, long time no see, Jeanette. I'd walk along here. It's a bit more interesting than the eastern end of Bloor Street. Although we will be going on to Bloor shortly. Wasn't sure if I would make it out before it got dark. That was my plan, though. I've been out and about and home and out again since 6 o'clock this morning. I recorded a video just after 6 a.m. and then another one in the late morning, early afternoon. Hey, Fat Tony. John G. Surwick, hello. One day there will be stores here on the base of this new building. Right now, it's pretty bleak looking. Wonder how much that thing weighs. Yeah, there's stairs here. These are new to me. First time walking down a new staircase. Exciting! I guess it's nice that they put some tables out here. Probably be a while before anyone wants to sit there. Hey, Novel Costs, what up? Can I go? I hate crossing here. It's always a pain in the ass. Alright, let's do it before this light turns red. Hey Cheryl, hello. And Peter Hewlett, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good, Cheryl. Show you the Vessi shoes. All right. It's kind of old news now, but you know, stick them in the snow. There you go. The Vessis in the snow. Hey, thanks Anna V. Yes, hit the like button if you like it. Hey, Josephine Halligan, hello. And Chris the Pepsi drinker, what up? It's going good, going good. Oh, look, a big puddle. I don't have to worry though, because I got my waterproof shoes. La-di-da. I'll just walk right through that. Hey, Andrew Hayes, what's up? Yeah, the snow is disgusting. It looks nice for about 3-4 hours, and then that's it. Then it's gross. Who am I rooting for World War III? How about nobody? How about the aliens? I hope the aliens just come and take over the planet before it gets that far. Hey, Nico's artist. Yep, we still got snow. It's starting to melt, but we're going to get more on Friday, I think. Hey, how you doing? Tom Bikes 416.
I think that's pretty hard to get.
Whoa, what is this now? Jeanette Morales, $30. Wow, thank you for some extra fancy socks to go with the shoes. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Jeanette, for the generous super chat. I know my fancy socks have all developed holes in them, the ones Megan got for me, so it's time to up my sock game. Very, very kind, Jeanette, thank you. The sock fund, yep. I go through socks like you wouldn't believe. I don't know if it's because I walk a certain way, but in no time at all there's holes in like the heel of my socks, unless they're high quality thick socks, right? Then they last a little longer. So $30 should certainly get me the highest quality socks known to exist. Oh, you had to upgrade your own socks, did you? Every once in a while I'll go through my sock drawer and just throw out any socks that have holes in them, because I just get sick of trying to put on a fresh pair of socks and find it has holes, and I'm like, ugh, I don't want to be walking around with holes in my socks. So eventually I just throw them all out, and then once I do that a number of times, I realize that I'm running out of socks, and then it's time to restock. Gordon Freeman's here. Hello. Holes will continue, yes. It's just a fact of life, I guess. Hey, Cindy Randall, hello. Welcome to the stream. We're just walking over the Bloor Viaduct now. The worst holes are the ones in the toe. So you put on a pair of socks and all of a sudden your toe is sticking out. Well, the things we talk about in my live streams, right? Hey, XPB Zones, how you doing? I said it properly that time. Yeah, this is easily the most famous bridge in Toronto. Toronto is not known to be a city of bridges. But the Don Valley does provide us with a couple of pretty good ones. The Leaside Bridge is also a pretty impressive expanse. Bayview Avenue down there. And over here is the Don Valley Parkway. Yeah, that probably has something to do with it, right, Vivian? Thorncliffe Bridge too, yes. I think that's the Leaside Bridge, right? Are they the same bridge? One that leads into Thorncliffe Park. Hey, Jerry K, hello. Jim Martin, or was that so? This thing hasn't worked in a very long time. There's the Don River down below. And way far away, that's Strides Land. Those towers off in the distance, that's at Yonge and Eglinton. I can hear a subway train passing underneath the bridge. The whole thing rumbles. Looks chilly. It's not too bad actually. It's above zero, but there is a bit of a wind chill. I think it was around 3 degrees, maybe two or three. That's why everything has been all melty today. Hey, Chatty Cathy, hello. All the traffic heading out of downtown. Rush hour here. It's like, get me away from this city. At least it's moving. It's not quite the Don Valley parking lot at this point. Downtown. Now the train is passing underneath. I hope you enjoyed that, Novokos. Thought I'd provide you with a, imagine you're locked up looking at the Toronto skyline. Wouldn't that be terrible, having the beautiful skyline of the city mocking you as you're behind bars? We are near the former Don jail, that's true. Yeah, there's bike lanes going all the way along the Danforth. And Bloor Street also. So pretty much from Bloor West Village all the way almost to Scarborough. There are bike lanes. That's a long way. Yeah, I saw that on the news today, Alan. The Taste of the Danforth has decided to resume this year. I guess they worked out whatever issue they had last year, which were about the bike lanes, apparently. They thought the bike lanes took up too much space for them to put all the vendors on the street like they normally do, which sounded like a bunch of nonsense to most people. Hey, Gordon Freeman, $6.99. East End Toronto is the most fun. Well, thank you very much. And it is a very underrated part of the city, you know. Most people tend to think the West is the best. I think the East has lots of great neighborhoods. I do live on the East Side myself. But thank you very much for the support, Gordon. Greektown is further ahead on the Danforth, but I thought I am going to actually walk along Broadview for a while. And we'll come back down to the Danforth later on. I'm blind. Hey, Yahia, hello. And hello, Gabby. Nice view, yes. When the sun isn't blinding you, there's an awesome skyline view. And you look west over the Bloor Viaduct. But there's another awesome skyline view up ahead I thought we would take a look at. It's been a while. And all the leaves are off the trees now. So the view should be a lot better Last time I went to look at the view, it's in an area where there's a bunch of trees partially blocking it. But now it should be a lot more visible. There's Broadview Station. You got subways, buses, and streetcars all converging here. Yeah, lots of awesome homes off the main streets here. Hey, Harjot, how are you? And hello, Michelin. Good to see you. Bloor eyewear, but they're not even on Bloor. You have to go all the way across the Don Valley to get to Bloor. At least Danforth eyewear would make a bit more sense since that's just right over there. Very strange. Hey Watcher, hello. And good afternoon, Neville 6000. Holy moly, Clayton Crawford, 50 bucks. Can you deserve that? Just because you do work hard. Holy smokes, thank you very much, Clayton Crawford. Another very generous super chat. Very much appreciated, Clayton. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And this motivates me to keep working even harder. I will treat you to a fantastic skyline view, Clayton Crawford. Yeah, I'm ready for the next round of snow, Chatty Cathy. It's getting a bit old hat now. This one is, at least has the proper street name on their name. Doesn't say Bloor Veterinary Hospital. Hey, Funny Dog, $5 towards buying dingus repellent. I'm all out of dingus repellent too. I need a new stock. Thank you very much, Funny Dog, for your support as well. And DJ Ian 279, second time super chat. Toronto's beautiful city. Thank you very much, DJ Ian, for your super as well. And it is a beautiful city, even if in not all parts, but that applies to every city in the world, right? Is this Bob music or Bab music? Broadview at Browning, that's what it is. Broadview at Browning music. Alright. I thought they were just having a little fun there, but it actually makes sense. That place looks old school. And the thing about Toronto is if you're walking along a main street that is not very easy on the eyes, as many of them are, they do tend to sometimes have a bit of a slightly gritty or almost verging on run-down look, some of them, but all you have to do is go off of the main street onto a side street and all of a sudden it's lovely and quiet and charming, with beautiful old homes. And in the case of this street, amazing skyline views. This is Chester Hill Road, and we're going to check out the Chester Hill Lookout in the winter without the leaves. It's a much better view without the leaves. Hey, Marsha Mack, hello. And I think the sun will be dipping a bit lower, so hopefully it won't be glaring right into the camera as I try to look at the skyline. Hey, Mark MW, £4.99. Keep the great vids coming. Thank you very much, Mark. And I most certainly will. I'm glad you're able to catch the stream. I know it's getting late where you are, and your support is very much appreciated. Yeah, these are fantastic old homes here. And very expensive, obviously. These are mostly fully detached houses. Once you go over the Don Valley into the east end, north of Bloor Street, you'll find mostly detached houses, or north of the Danforth, I should say. South of the Danforth, you'll find a lot more semi-detached, and even some row houses are still predominant. Basically, the further away you get from downtown, the more likely you are to find fully detached houses. And the further north of downtown you are, east and west, the attached housing does tend to go for quite a distance away from downtown. But there are still some apartment buildings obviously mixed in here. Hey, Mike Landry's in the house. Hello, Mike. All right, we're almost there. Dun 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 dun. Hey, Big S, how are you doing? Looks like the top of the tower is shrouded in the low ceiling. No top of the tower visible today. I'm doing very good, Big S. Walk everywhere, 777. I know, right? I don't think it's quite as good as the view from Broadview Park at Riverdale Park East, or Broadview Avenue at Riverdale Park East. Because here you're looking sort of south at the skyline, so the financial district kind of gets lost down there a bit. But you get an awesome view of the Bloor Yorkville skyline from here. At Riverdale Park, you get a much better view of the financial district, and the Bloor Yorkville skyline is sort of not as visible. We can get another look at the traffic on the DVP. The tower was folded up for the evening, yep. It's going to bed early tonight. So there you have it, the Chester Hill Lookout. See these trees here? Normally they would be blocking that view of the financial district when all the leaves are out. You see the John Tory condo, yeah. So definitely one of the best skyline views you'll find in the city. Alright, now let's head back to Broadview, and then I'll begin the journey into East York. We're going to go into the old part of East York, a neighborhood called Pape Village, which is the main retail strip in Old East York. Hey, Jeff Stewart, hello. Happy drumming, yes. I'm glad you're able to hit those skins again. Well, I didn't get to check out all the best views of the skylines in Edmonton and Vancouver. I know there's some awesome views of the Edmonton skyline over the river valley there, and I did catch a couple of those, especially looking across the river valley to the north. You get an awesome view of the Edmonton skyline. And Vancouver, I only really got to see skyline views while crossing over the Burrard Street Bridge and from Kitsilano Beach. So I'm going to have to just default to say they're nice, but Toronto skyline blows them out of the water as far as I'm concerned. Hey, Raja Patel, how you doing? Hey, Judy Butterfield, yes, thank you. And Carl Roth, would I buy a home on this street? Well, probably not. I'm more of a apartment building type person. I like living in apartments. Hey, Brad 2023. Maybe I would live in an apartment in that apartment building on this street, or at least almost on the street. Or how about one of those apartment buildings off in the distance there? I bet you the views are amazing, because you would look right across at the skyline from 20 stories up. That would be fantastic. I'm surprised you don't see more photographs from people who live in those buildings of the skyline. They probably have some of the best skyline views in the entire city. Yeah, it's got character though, right, Novelcast? Hey, Jeanette, yes. Have a great day. Thank you for your support, very much appreciated. Yeah, and drive safe. Back on Broadview. I hope you all enjoyed that skyline view from Chester Hill. Hey, evening, Joe Smith. These little dogs don't like each other. Hello, Ida. And the people on the west side of these buildings would also have an amazing view of the skyline. I'm quite envious whoever lives in those units, getting to look outside and see that every day. from the comfort of your own home. Maybe even from the comfort of your own bed. Yeah, I think most people would prefer a house over an apartment. I don't know, I'm just more of an apartment type. I like having things taken care of, you know? No snow shoveling, no lawn mowing. If an appliance breaks down, you just get a replacement. Just convenient. Especially since I'm not married and I have no kids and all that. It just seems like the way to go. I think most people have the same predicament, Wing Zero. Wow, Bucky Smith. If I had a friend who lived in one of those buildings, I'd probably want to go over all the time. I think this Dairy Queen is the closest one to where I live. Seems strange, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. You can make out Strides Land off in the distance there again. A bit more skyline peeking through the trees over here. You're renting an apartment in a house, yeah. Yeah, a lot of places that look like detached houses actually have like an extra unit or two in them. Even in neighborhoods that are predominantly fully detached single-family homes. I haven't been to Dairy Queen in probably over 10 years, 15 years maybe. Long time. I'll let this person pass. I can, okay, they're letting me pass. Thank you. Yeah, the sidewalk here is a bit on the narrow side, so the traffic tends to rush by pretty close. How much for a beaver pelt today? Good question. This seems like a huge Dollarama. Hey, Christopher Haydock. Good to see you. 2-pound super sticker. Awesome. Thank you so much, Christopher. I'm glad you're able to catch the stream. Hope you're having a great day. I know it's late over there where you are. Day is just about over. Ali BHG, yeah, no snow today, but there's more on the way. It's almost like we've broken the seal, like we went through the winter with not too much snow, other than a few little barely storms that didn't really amount to much. And then once we got our first big snowfall, it just doesn't want to stop now. Z&Z European Grill in Delhi, or is it Z and Z? Z&Z just rolls off the tongue easier to me. Joey's already jug milk. That doesn't look like it's open anymore. A 7001 X €5 super sticker. Thank you very much for your support. I hope you are enjoying the walk as well. Another person from across the pond doing some late night YouTube watching. Did I say 7? Maybe I meant Sven. Sven, not 7. Thank you, Sven. It's only midnight. Yeah, to me, midnight is nothing. That's when I just start to get my groove on, around midnight. That's when I start thinking it's snack time. Like, what movie can I watch? What show can I watch? Here's Cosburn Avenue, so we're going to head east again. We were walking more northerly for a while. And this will take us into Old East York. If we're not already in the boundaries of East York, I'm not exactly sure where the border runs, the former border. Anyway. New subway stop, yeah, that'll be very handy. Can I go or what? I'm just gonna go. Alright, so long Broadview Avenue. starting to get dark. Hey, Pamela used to live on Cosburn Ave. Nice. Number 75. In your old hood. As you can see, it's mostly apartment buildings in this area. And even the homes that are here are going to be redeveloped. This is a semi-detached house, but it's going to be replaced by a 15-story residential building, and some people aren't happy about that. Crooks say no. Okay. Yeah, there's a nice mix here, you know, there's low-rise, mid-rise, and high-rise. This is a pretty dense little area, really. So I think we're definitely in East York now. Hey, funny dog, adios. It's good to have you for a while. And I almost got an apartment in one of these buildings. I'm not sure which one because I never actually went to go look at the unit. I was scheduled to when I was new to Toronto looking for a place to live. I was scheduled to come and look at a unit in a building around here. And I went to look at another one beforehand that I thought was a better deal, so I didn't bother to come to look at this one. And the one I looked at I ended up taking, which is where I live still. Wonder how things would have turned out if I lived around here after moving to Toronto. Would I even be a YouTuber now? Who knows, right? Living right downtown made it easy for me to just walk around in the core of the city and record videos. That was late 2010, Ali, fall of 2010. Most of these buildings were built in the 1960s. They have that classic slab / commie block look to them. There are literally thousands of apartment buildings like this around the Greater Toronto area. I would be Toronto mayor if I moved to this area. And who knows what the butterfly effect might have brought forth, right? think I'm getting a call. Just let it go to voicemail. Thought it was a car alarm. Well, my streaming phone also doubles as my actual phone. It's still giving me messages and things. Hey, Raja Patel, hello. Oh, no worries. Well, I got a notification that I got a voicemail, Novocost, so I'll check that out later. And here's Pape Avenue. So this is the heart of Pape Village here. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? I thought you were just some weird dude just spying on my live stream.
I've been following you for a while.
I noticed you, but I was just ignoring you because I thought you were just some random guy who was just going, what's he doing? And just being nosy and shit, you know? But look who it is, everyone. And he's in recording mode.
I am.
See, this time, I've learned that I always do this. So I'm going to put this down here so you can actually see me. Yeah. Yeah. So, how you doing?
Yeah, you?
I'm good, yeah.
Yeah, long time no see. It's been, what, 2 days?
I know. And you know what's funny? When you were streaming this morning, I was heading out to record a video, and I was going to try and track you down, but you ended up going the wrong way, and I was kind of planning to go a different way, so I thought, well, I guess not. Oh, nice. There he is. You can totally tell the delay there. Wow. Yeah, pretty big delay.
You threw me for a loop and you turned right onto Cosburn.
Oh yeah?
Because like visually, this whole area is kind of like, it all looks the same pretty much. It's not like downtown where
right, yes.
if I just had a glimpse of where you were, I know exactly where you were. But East York's like,
yeah, I get you.
it all looks kind of bland.
I understand, yeah. Well, you found me. Good job.
I did. Well,
so where are you off to?
I gotta walk Charlie today.
Oh, okay. Nice.
He lives just over there, so I thought.
Okay.
I grabbed my scooter, but I didn't have any battery left by the time it turned on, and then I went back, got my e-bike, came out, realized I forgot my gloves, and I went back, and here we are.
Okay, nice. Well,
Mission
say
accomplished, right at Pape and
Cosburn. Yeah, Burn.
So where are you going?
I'm gonna go down back to the Danforth, and then probably east along the Danforth for a while.
I kind of guessed you might go out Millwood, but
Nah.
Millwood Viaduct. Then I was like, how the heck is he gonna get home?
Yeah, I want to end the stream at a subway station. Yeah.
All right,
Well, say hi to Charlie.
I will.
I think everyone would like that. Yeah.
Have a good stream, sir.
Okay. Have a good ride. And
Turn this nonsense off my phone here.
all right. Until next time.
Look him go. Look him go.
Yeah, there he goes, people. There he goes. So if I missed any chats directed at me while I was talking to Johnny. Yeah, for like the last several minutes, I noticed there was some guy on a bike sort of going slowly alongside me. And I just thought he was just some nosy guy being a creeper, looking at my phone screen thinking, what's he doing? Like, ooh, you know, and I was just ignoring. I was just like, whatever. I'm just going to ignore this guy. And lo and behold, the creeper was Johnny. Wainwright. Well, it is worth checking out. So we are in Pape Village, by the way, in East York. But yeah, you might have caught my video from yesterday where I tracked Johnny down during the snowstorm a couple days ago. And I successfully found him at a Tim Hortons. So he makes an appearance in my video there. Zoomies Juicery. I was going to say grocery. Zoomies Juicery. Shawarma Frenzy. This is a pretty old school strip here. Hey, David Clippers here, hello. And Vivian Johnson is back. All right. Welcome back. Hey, Mr. Hippo, yes, feel better? I wonder if this old service center is going to be redeveloped. It seems to be all fenced off. It'd be a good location for some mid-rise residential units. You saw that Nick Mountain? Yeah, that video got quite a lot of views. Probably my best viewed video in a while. With the 1-2 punch of a snowstorm and an appearance slash snipe of sorts of Johnny. It's almost like a recipe for views right there. You want me to have a daughter like Greta Thunberg? I don't know if I'll be having any kids anytime soon. If ever. Hey, Chris Mills. Hello, how you doing? Hey, the Martells. Hello. Yes, happy March 1st. Good riddance February. My least favorite month of the year. It's always nice to have that over with. And there's the everything store again. I always get a kick out of this every time I see it. One day I'll have to go inside there and see if they really do have everything. Yeah, now we have spring to look forward to. I think by a month from now we'll be in full on spring. All the snow will be gone. Well, it better be anyway. We'll have some nice warm days. Start going out without having to bundle up under multiple layers. Your dad turns 90 on March the 18th. Wow, that is awesome, Carl. I hope he has a fantastic 90th birthday. Hey, Mark MW, have a great night. Thank you for dropping by and thanks for the support. Hope to see you again next time. I'm too nice. I'm not that nice. I mean, I guess in the great scheme of things I'm kind of nice, but there are plenty of people nicer than me, I know that. But thank you anyway for, for saying so. For Hey Doc, you got yourself free haircuts. Free haircuts, that's awesome, Christopher. Definitely take advantage of that. I get free haircuts too because I just shave my head with my clippers every time I think it's time to get rid of the long hair. Hey, Ron Diaz, hello. Hey, Brad Palmer, $6.99 towards the Burrito Fund. Thank you, Brad. The Burrito Fund is always an important thing. I appreciate it very much. And Alan K with another $5 towards the burrito fund. Wow, thank you, Alan, and glad you're able to catch the stream. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, a double whammy of burrito support. I love that. It's like a hair massacre. That's why I walk so much, right, Vivian? To ward off the burrito tummy. Yeah, Christopher, my hair was long for almost my entire life, through my childhood and teens, and halfway through my 20s. I had long hair almost the entire time. And then when I was about 25, that was the first time I decided to shave my own head. And ever since then, I've been doing that. Just growing it out and then shaving it. From one extreme to the other. If you find old pictures of me or look at old pictures of me from when I was a kid, I look like a little hippie kid. Long blonde hair. My hair was pretty blonde until I was about 13 or 14, and then it started turning brown. Pay $16 a month for unlimited haircuts. So that's a pretty good deal. There's Pape Station. So we saw Danforth Station earlier. Now Pape Station, and we'll see at least one more subway station, because that's where I intend to wrap things up at some point, is at a subway station. I'm not sure which one yet. Speaking of haircuts, $12 for a haircut. I don't know if this sign is still, you know, up to date or not. It looks pretty old. Yeah, according to this, still $12 and up for a haircut. If you're a man, $15 for a woman, $15 for a fade. Walk-ins welcome. There's some hair cutting action right there. Floby, yeah. That's all you need. Alright, so now we're on Danforth Avenue. Walked all the way through Pape Village, so now we're not in East York anymore. We're back in Old Toronto now. We crossed the border somewhere back there on Pape Street, or Pape Avenue, I guess. I'm going to cross over to the south side of the Danforth. Because last time I walked through the Danforth, I was walking on the north side. So let's change it up a bit. And we are in Greektown now. Hey, Cena NSN. There's an alleyway I've never explored before. I think I'll save that for a future video. Seems to extend pretty far down. Some people enjoy the alleyway exploration walks. Yeah, Taste of the Danforth is back. I don't know if I'll do a video of that or not. If I do, it'll just be a quick walkthrough because I can't stand those crowded street festivals. I just try to get through them as quickly as possible. Look at this little bicycle up here. Not quite as cool as the truck bursting out of the side of the CTV building, but still pretty neat. Romeo and Juliet Cafe. Bakery and pastry. Some Greek delicacies here. Vivian, right? But I suppose I'll do what I gotta do. Yeah, I know Wing Zero. Or most people just think of it as the Much Music building even. Unfortunately now it has the CTV logo on it. Seems wrong. Hey Susie, evening, welcome. Good to have you. Thanks, Vivian. Yeah, those Much Music Video Awards were pretty cool in the way that they took over the whole intersection of Queen and John and built that huge stage. Even if you weren't a fan of the music, just seeing all the work it took to get that production up and running is pretty impressive. Mr. Strides. He was just in the stream and now he's wondering what it's all about. Looks like we're about to leave Greektown. Thank you for visiting. Oh, you're welcome. Look at that, eh? Nice shoe repair shop. These places will always be necessary. I bet you some of those shoe repair shops have been in business for over 100 years. All right, Mr. Strides, enjoy your walk with Charlie. It's nice to have you appear in the stream tonight. It's like I surprised you a couple days ago and you surprised me. That's life as a Toronto YouTuber, live streamer. Raja Patel, you're talking about Electric Circus with Monica Diol. Yep. I just got the battery notification. Just plugged in the power bank. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the phone alive. Let's hope so. It is a bit on the warmer side this evening, so hopefully the phone won't die before the power bank decides to do its job. I always have my power bank at the ready, almost like it's in a holster, and I just whip it out. Like wham, bam, boom, connected. No time wasted fumbling around. Hey, Clifford Taylor, hello. And I dropped down to 9%. Now I'm at 8%. Uh-oh. Let's hope it holds. Now I'm at 7%. Uh-oh. I might have to do the customary, just in case, preemptive sign-off here. So if it does die, thank you everyone for watching the stream and supporting the channel. Thank you for all the awesome super chats, very much appreciated. Thanks to the mods. Thanks for the awesome chats. And I'll be doing a premiere tomorrow evening on my channel. Hope you can all catch that. And my next stream will be in a few days. Hope you can catch that as well. That's 6%. Maybe it'll hold at 6%. Yeah, Raja, I might not go. We'll see. Still at 6%. We might be holding here. All right, still 6%. Usually if it hasn't dropped by this point, it will tend to hold at that level, and then eventually it'll start going up. Hey, happy March. Yes, I know, Clifford, right? I'm very glad to be in March now. Was Johnny stuck at 8%? Yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day. That's also my nephew Max's birthday. So that's coming up. I think he's turning 10. Oh, yes, thank you, Christopher Haydock. Yeah, I remember when I turned 10, I was so proud to say I'm a decade old, just so I could use that word, you know? I can use a word that applies to me. All right, well, I think the power bank is keeping the phone alive. It's still at 6%, so I think we're good. That's good, because I like to stream for at least 2 hours. An hour and a half just seems too short to me these days. Especially with all this data I have to use. A 100 gigs of high-speed data is surprisingly hard to burn through in a month, even when you're streaming fairly frequently. Hey, John Schaffner is here. Hello. I know, right, Novelcos? And here's an old low-rise apartment building that is being replaced with a mid-rise apartment building. So 9 stories will be going here in place of this 2-story apartment. Total tech, right? I remember that. I remember going to the library and having to look through the card catalog and all that. I used to pride myself on memorizing all the different book numbers in the Dewey Decimal System. And my ability to find a book very easily using it when I was a kid. Hey, Steve Mikra, how you doing? Yes, once upon a time there were no computers in the public libraries to look up your book. You looked in little drawers full of cards and you had to flip your way through all the cards to find the book title you were looking for. Or the author, title, author, whatever. So cool when you hear your name on TV. Yeah, I had that privilege not too long ago. CTV News did a little, or CBC, sorry, CBC Toronto did a little news story about my channel and me in a video that I had on my channel at the time. It was my only TV appearance so far as a YouTuber. Hello ADG, how you doing? Once upon a time this was a movie theater. Now strange things are afoot in there. Yeah, very interesting. It's called the Roxy at one point. Hey, well, happy 70th birthday to your sister tomorrow, John. Yeah, Neville, that should totally be a theater again, right? Like a Circle K and a Tim Hortons? Come on. Do something better with that old classic building. Awesome, John. So if you're just joining the stream, we're on Danforth Avenue, heading east. Kind of on the more eastern end of the Danforth here. We started off on the east side of downtown. Went over the Don Valley. Took a little detour through part of East York along Pape Avenue. The barber. Got quite the selection of places here on this stretch. Nobody's currently getting their hair cut in there. Hey, there's Rudy. I think Johnny is a fan of them. Hey, crikey. Hey, welcome. Hey, John Schaffner, $5 super sticker. Thank you very much, John, for your support. Very much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the walk. I remember last time I streamed through this area, somebody in the chat was saying this was like the hood. And I was like, this is not the hood. Some of the bars along here can be a bit sketchy the further east you go, but it's definitely not the hood. Hey, Steve Mikra, $5. Ken, you'll be a Hollywood action hero battling the Toronto zombie apocalypse soon enough. Filmed entirely in North Bay. Of course, because North Bay is such a big film production center now. Thank you very much, Steve, for your $5 super chat. That's right, my hometown of North Bay has become a movie and TV hub of sorts. Never thought I would see that happen. Movies and shows that are looking to have a small townish or small city type setting often choose North Bay to have their production set in because it has the right look. But even a few shows and movies set in big cities have filmed in North Bay also, because believe it or not, there are some spots around North Bay that can be made to look like it's a big city. It's quite the chameleon, my hometown. You've been there for a film, Nick? Yeah, that's awesome. Yep. I think most people in the film and TV production business in Ontario have probably been to North Bay by now for work. See how my battery's doing. It's still at 6%, so at least it's not dropping. It's not going up yet though. It takes a while for this power bank to start charging the phone when it's cold, but at least it stops it from dying. That's the most important thing. Oh, Toronto is still like an enormous film and TV production center. That's never going to go away. Just there are some incentives for productions to film in places like North Bay that some people take advantage of. Like, the amount of money going into North Bay is a drop in the bucket compared to Toronto in terms of productions. Danforth Avenue, the street that never ends. It just goes on and on and on. Eventually it does sort of peter out, but that's after you cross into Scarborough. It kind of loses this urban street front retail look. It starts to look a bit more suburban after you cross Victoria Park Avenue. That's still a long ways up though. Ticket is $14 one way. On what? Hook me up with that, because last time I went to North Bay on the bus, it cost a fortune. Like $200 round trip. Hey, Sarah Dunn. My day is going great. Thanks for asking. Hope yours is as well. And that's a long bus ride to North Bay, because it stops. I mean, even the express bus stops a few times. It's a good 5 hours at least on the bus to North Bay. If you're driving, you can make the trip in just over 3 hours. Pretty significant difference. Everything is expensive, yep. Yeah, that's true, Bucky. Toronto and Vancouver are pretty even when it comes to film and TV production. They both like to say that they're Hollywood North, and they both claim to have the biggest industry in Canada. It tends to go back and forth between them. Some years Vancouver might be ahead, other years Toronto might be ahead. So neither can really claim to be the true Hollywood North. Vancouver makes more sense to be called Hollywood North, because at least it's on the west coast, directly north of Hollywood. So in that sense, you could say that they're Hollywood North. Toronto is more north of New York, I guess, which is also a major film center, obviously, but hey, Dahlia, hello. Please turn the camera. I need to see something. What do I need to see? The Shoppers Drug Mart? Retro Burger? Yeah, Retro Burger. That's a good place. Hey, Nicole. Hello. How are you? I turned it, Dahlia. What am I looking for? The McDonald's? $1 discount. I'm not sure what I was supposed to see, but Retro Burger. Ah, you wanted to see Retro Burger. All right. So at least I correctly mentioned at least what you were thinking. Retro Burger still seems to be in business. I was expecting to see Johnny. I thought maybe she was going to be there. I thought Dahlia was going to be standing there. Hey, Jerry K, have a good night. And you're very welcome. Jenny. Well, hey, thanks for the tip there, Jenny. Maybe I'll have to check out a Rexall on my way home. I don't really mind their brand of chips. I think they're pretty good, actually. Their name is escaping me right now, but they have their own sort of brand that you can't find anywhere else. Me and Johnny sound the same. I always thought I had more of a voice like a Kermit the Frog-ish kind of voice. Johnny talks a bit higher up than me, a little bit. Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be walking south on Yonge Street. I know when Johnny imitates me, he lowers his voice anyway and goes like, "Hey, people." You love ketchup chips? Yeah, I like ketchup chips. Oh, the sea salt brand. Okay, Jenny. I think Johnny has more of a smooth radio style voice than I do, which is good for doing videos and live streams. Yeah, the classic Johnny Stride's rant. I think that's one of the things that draws a lot of his fan base. They just want to hear him rant. Little One's Closet. Got some music over there. I'll just talk over that music. Get me away from the music. Hey, bye, Susie. Have a good evening. Cruising the coast of Malibu. Hey, Clayton Crawford, you got some vacation plans coming up? I try to enunciate properly when I'm narrating a video or live streaming, but sometimes my words get jumbled. Sometimes I get caught up on the consonants, especially if it's cold out. It's a bit harder to enunciate properly when it's cold. Oh, you're watching a Malibu live stream, Clayton. Oh, okay, I get it. Well, that's quite the difference from this one. Warm and sunny California and cold and snowy Toronto. Becky Smith says I'm fine. Hey, good to know. Oops. Got this power cord dangling now from my phone. Every once in a while I hit it with my arm or something. And we're past the 2-hour mark.
We're getting to pay.
So anyone who's recently joined the stream, hey, welcome. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you like. And if you've done that, you might as well hit the like button too. They're right there, one beside one another. And come and say hello in the chat if you are not shy, or if you just want to lurk, that's perfectly fine too. Just glad to have you. We're walking east on Danforth Avenue in the east end of Toronto. Hey, later, Sarah. Oh, hey, Richard Bishop. Haven't seen you in a while. This one was a heartbreaker, is it? Here is Woodbine Avenue. Jenny, yeah, my plan for tonight is to watch The Mandalorian. Kick back with some snacks. Get all comfy. Yeah, once the light starts flashing here, the little hand sign starts flashing. If it's still counting down, I just go, right? Some people would say that you should stop when it starts counting down if you haven't already started walking. But if it's still counting down, I just go. You'll hear conflicting opinions on that. The way I look at it is you have 10 seconds to get across this street. It's like a warning, you know, so I just go, okay, I can make it. Yeah, that's different, I guess, Allie, than what we're used to here. Hey, Raja Patel, have a good night. It's good to have you. Hope to see you next time. And Clayton Crawford, you have a good night as well. Thank you once again for your amazing support. But good timing because I'm going to end the stream right here at Woodbine Station and hop on the subway heading back downtown. So thank you everyone. I'll just repeat my earlier goodbyes when I thought my phone was about to die. It's still holding at 6%, by the way. But yes, thank you all once again for joining me on this very fun and relaxing walk around through the three easts of Toronto. The east end of downtown. No, the east side. So even I get them mixed up. The east side of downtown to the east end of Toronto to East York. The three easts. So hope you all enjoyed, and thank you for the awesome chats and all that. Thank you to the mods as usual. Thanks for all the amazing support with all your super chats and super stickers. Very, very much appreciated. And I hope to see you tomorrow evening when I premiere my video on my channel. And in my next stream, which will probably be on Saturday. So keep an eye out for that. So until then, I will continue. Have a great rest of your Wednesday evening, everyone. I'll see you all next time. New haircut. Time for a subway ride.